At the lookout between Bethlehem City Hall and the Bethlehem Public Library, and you get a nice view of the south side of Bethlehem here. That's not hidden by the trees. It's a gorgeous day here in the Lehigh Valley. A little bit of rain, but hey, we can always use that, but it is nice and warm this morning. Normally you see the video articles with me either standing at a place like this or walking the streets. I'm going to do something a little different today because I want to do a quick rundown in a quick article on the Live, Learn, and Play recently did a superhero 5K run and walk for autism. And I've covered a few of the run walk for benefits, but this one really caught my attention. It was really different because they encourage people to dress up like their favorite superhero, both kids and adults. And the event started and finished over at Arts Quest by the Sands over on the south side. And that's what was really cool about it, because this wasn't your standard, okay, I apologize, I have allergies. This wasn't your standard, okay, just go out there, shorts, t-shirt, and take off, or what was a new concept a few years ago that's become one of the standards, the color run, where you get blasted with colored chalk at certain points in the race, in the run rather. And by the way, in case you're wondering, this is right behind the Bethlehem Library, and on the side it is very beautiful over here. But anyway, back to the article. I actually intentionally I went to arrive early to try and give you the overall feel of things. And I didn't think people were going to a lot of people would be dressing up as their favorite superhero, especially the adults. The kids, I figured, yeah, but the adults, no. Well, I was seriously wrong. A lot of the adults, even if it was just wearing a cape, they really got into it. I mean, over there, it was almost like Halloween in June. It was really cool to see all these adults. I remember one wearing a full Batman costume with the muscles and everything else. Another gentleman was really cool. He dressed up as, including full makeup, the Green of the Hulk. So the adults really got into this. I asked a couple of volunteers and doing a video of when they took off, which you have to check that out. That was just a rush and really cool to see these people. They estimated 400 to 500 people, and I can easily believe that number. Like I said, just the ones that were doing the run walk alone, I can easily believe that. I can easily believe that part. Now, special thank you to Bethlehem motorcycle officers for leading the way. Bethlehem did close down the streets for this event, but you still have two motorcycle cops that were in the front of everything. Very special thank you to the Bethlehem Police Department and those two officers. Fantastic job. Thank you. And right after basically the countdown and everyone took off, a great local cover band, that being said, played for 2 hours so that while everybody was gone, everyone was gone, and when they came back, they came back to a great, fantastic live music. And also, Kate Mertz, who's the female lead singer of that, it didn't surprise me because I've seen this band enough, and I kind of got to know Kate. She was dressed up, I think, as Supergirl. So it was like, that was really cool. Also, that the band kind of got into the overall theme. I do believe that this is an annual event. I think I was told that this was the third one, I believe. So if you're in the Lehigh Valley next year, and definitely, you have to attend this. I mean, let's see next year. Let's see if they can't break the 4 digits. And also, as long as I'm in the area and not somewhere else that weekend, next year you will be, not the run part, but you will be getting video from me walking this thing. The walk part, I believe, was shorter than the 5K, and they also had a shortcut for the parents with kids. But overall, it seemed like everybody definitely had a good time. Now, The only thing I heard asking a few people if they had a good time was they might honestly want to move this away from Arts Quest due to the fact that there were, some of the people I spoke with were saying that they were, they were hoping for like vendors and everything, food vendors there, so they could get hot dogs, burgers or whatever at the end. And unfortunately, which obviously makes sense, Arts Quest has food, offers all of that. So, unfortunately, they did not have any of the actual food vendors there. So a suggestion to Live, Learn, and Play. Next year, you might want to look into a different venue. I mean, possibly Cedar Beach, if you want to stay in Bethlehem, maybe possibly Main Street or whatever, since the streets are closed down. But that was the only downside that I heard from people asking them. Other than that, everyone who participated, everyone was there, had a great time. They had some really cool vendors there. And overall, this is if you're in the Lehigh Valley next year and looking for a different experience that will benefit autism, or just you want to help somebody, a foundation out in general, definitely the Superhero 5K. Yeah, this is the one. I mean, the color runs are cool, and all the benefits going on in the area all year long are cool. But this one, honestly, I mean, I'm not going to dress up next year because I just never got into that even as a kid at Halloween. But this one definitely ranks up there for me. It was cool. I had a great time. Special shout out to, I think her name was Melissa. Please forgive me if I got that wrong. She was there from WLEV. Thank you very much for the conversation. You did a fantastic job with the adults and the kids that were there. Definitely fantastic job to WLEV. Take care, everybody. If you're in the area next year, and by the way, make sure you check out Live, Learn, and Play. They have their Facebook page. They have a lot of events throughout the year. Definitely check them out. And if you're in the area, head out to one of them and support everything that they're fighting for, especially trying to help out autism. And by the way, one last quick thing. They did have a sensitivity area there, which I'm not familiar with autism at all, and I don't have kids. And I asked one of the volunteers, and she said she has a son with autism. And basically, she said some children with autism are overly sensitive. She said, to give you an example, she put her hands over ears where if they're in a crowd, they can hear all the voices, whereas we can normally filter them out. She said sometimes some people with autism just are overwhelmed with it, and some are really don't have any sensitivity at all, where they have to touch things and things like that. So that was just a quick from one of the parents. So, but definitely check out Live, Learn, and Play, please. And if you can, help them out either volunteering at an event or in any way possible. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine. To everybody out there, and in case you're wondering, this is I believe it's the Serenity Garden here. This was over here at the Bethlehem Library. Great place to relax and get away. But thanks for the support. Warm weather's here. So go out, have a great time, enjoy it. But above everything else, stay safe and be smart about it. Yep, I was right. The Garden of Serenity. If you're in the Lehigh Valley, you never know. You might see me around. Later.